Hello, and welcome to episode 163 of Movies and Us. I'm DJ.
I'm trying to think of something funny to do. Hold on. And I've done that before. And I'm Marcus. That's stupid. And I'm Marcus.
And this is the review genre movies from the beginning sometimes. And today, we are covering the 1992 release of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
The movie.
The movie, yes. Didn't I say a movie? No?
You said the 1992 release of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Well, the movie. Because this is Movies and Us.
Wait, I don't like, yeah. I don't know when the show came out, but I don't want people confused. Like, wait, what?
No, the show came out in 96, I want to say.
Yes. I was reading some of it. Yes, I think it came out like years later.
Yeah.
96, 97.
I think it was 96. It was directed by Fran Rubel Kuzel?
Sure.
Or is that an I? Is that Kuzai? Kuzui?
That's a female.
Fran Rubel Kuz. Is that an I or an L, though?
It's I.
It's an I?
Kuzui?
Zooey. This is written by Joss Whedon. Produced by Howard Rosenman? Yeah. Rosenman and Kaz Kazoo. This movie stars Christy Swanson, Donald Sutherland, Paul Rubens, Rutger Hauer, Luke Perry, Michelle Abrams.
Oh, Luke Perry's in this?
Yeah, he's the main love interest.
Oh, shit. He passed away.
Yeah, he passed away
within this decade. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yep. Michelle Abrams, Hilary Swank, Paris Vaughn? I don't know. David Arquette.
That's Vaughn, like Vince Vaughn, I was saying, right?
It sounds like to me. David Arquette, Randall Batinkoff, Andrew Lowry. There you go. Sasha Jensen, Stephen Root, Natasha Gregson Wagner, Candy Clark, Thomas Jane, and James Paradise. Thomas Jane, we actually seen before.
Yeah, he's a Punisher.
He's the Punisher. Candy Clark was apparently a 1940s movie star.
It sounds really familiar. American Graffiti, it looks like.
Oh, I'm sorry, 1970s movie star. Yeah, American Graffiti and stuff like that. Stephen Root was from News Radio.
Yeah, no, this movie had a star-studded cast.
Yeah, it's an impressive cast.
Even read the names that are uncredited.
And I'm going to now listen to this who's who of uncredited roles here. Ben Affleck,
yeah.
Ricky Lake. Seth Green.
Wait, was he? Oh, was he?
He was a vampire, one of the vampires.
Shit. And
Alexis Arquette. I'm assuming she's related to David Arquette.
Yes.
But she's an actress and transgender activist. So, yeah, David Arquette is her brother.
Yeah.
We didn't actually sold the film to Dolly Parton's production company. So.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, Dolly Parton's awesome.
It's a great person.
Yeah. But
that's how you're supposed to be a celebrity. You do your thing, stay under the radar, and support the things you support. It's great.
But the production of this film was limited to 5 weeks due to Luke Perry's Beverly Hills 90210 filming schedule.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Because that was a big show back then.
Oh, God, yeah.
Joss Whedon was apparently inspired by a movie called Night of the Comet. Never heard of it.
Neither have I.
It was apparently a sci-fi comedy.
Oh, that makes sense.
So the big thing behind the scenes here is Whedon did not like this movie.
Why not?
Because his original script was darker.
Okay.
And let me find the exact quote here. So. You know what? I'll just read. It's short. Whedon was involved in an advisory role early in the production, but departed after becoming dissatisfied with the direction of the film was taken. The executives at 20th Century Fox removed many of Whedon's jokes, believing the humor to be too abstract for audiences.
Oh, okay.
They also disliked the darker elements in Whedon's original script, wanting to make it a lighter comedy.
Okay.
Merrick, the Watcher in this.
Yeah, is that the main bad guy or?
No, he's the trainer of Buffy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was apparently supposed to be commit, but was killed by the main vampire instead.
Okay.
And then at the end, Buffy's supposed to burn down the high school to kill the vampires, but they changed the ending completely.
Yeah, no, this movie definitely is tongue-in-cheek, ha-ha-ha shit. Okay, before we continue, I've never seen the show, so I have no idea the tone or anything about the show. My first time seeing a movie.
The show is awesome.
Yeah, sure. I believe you.
I'll get into it before we get into the review.
I have no interest ever watching the show. But that being said, I was just sitting through this movie, I had to keep reminding myself, sometimes vampires are campy. and people like that.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. For some reason, I was expecting somewhat more, I don't know, slightly. I didn't expect the most grimmest thing, but I expected, like, just not this.
You're right.
So this was really hard for me to get through. It was only an hour.
25.
Barely
it
an
was
hour and a half.
in and out.
Yeah. But god dang it, man. It was like, whew, I'm not used to tongue-in-cheek like this.
Yeah, so, it was very, very tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah. And that's not a fault of the movie. It was just I was not mentally ready for that.
Right. All that led to Whedon just finally walking off the set.
Which makes sense, because if I was doing a film or a show and I had a vision and I just could not adjust to something like this, that's completely off what I was doing, I would try to make it work. I assume he tried to make it work, but at a certain point, you're not a fit for the thing. You can't give it the due justice it needs. And did he come back, or was he forever gone?
No, he left and didn't come back. But there was another big thing behind the scenes with him.
Uh-oh.
He was highly critical of actor Donald Sutherland's behavior on set.
Oh, how so?
Describing him as entitled and difficult to work with. Sutherland had a penchant for improvising and altering his lines in the script, which the director allowed him to do freely because he's the most high-profile star.
Yeah.
We even felt him doing this made Merrick's dialogue feel disjointed and unintelligible.
Really?
Yep.
Did you get that too, you think, or not? Did you feel that?
No.
Okay.
I didn't feel that at all.
Okay.
But, I mean, tone of the movie kind of it fit, you know?
Yes.
This movie has a 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. People hate it.
That's not bad, though, for a movie like this.
I suppose.
It could be worse. Honestly, it probably should be worse, but, like, it could be. I think, I truly, I'll say this, I think if this had a special release nowadays, it would have an audience.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel it's kind of like, what's that the movie everyone likes, that Rocky Pictures Horror kind of thing? Like, it's that kind of camp where, like, it would have a cult following.
Sure. Obviously, this led to Joss Whedon making the TV series many years later. So, like, there's a bunch of differences between, like, his script and what they ended up doing, obviously, but we don't really need to get into all that. The only other thing I want to mention is that they actually released a comic book called The Origin that adapted his script into a comic book form. And so, which, like, showed you what his original vision was.
Yeah. And
in the comics, I don't know, and he said the comic book is canon for the series, stuff like that. But there's I want to read his thing on the comic because I thought it was funny. The Origin comic, though I have issues with it, can pretty much be accepted as canonical. They did a cool job of combining the movie script with the series because it was written after the series. So forth. And he said that was nice. And using the series Merrick, because they went back and there was a scene from, like, her passing the show, and they got a different actor. And he said using that series Merrick and not a certain other thespian who shall always remain hated.
Wow.
He hated Donald Sutherland.
Which is, I get it. I don't hate him, but I get it.
No, I didn't hate him either.
No. Well,
I like Donald Sutherland. I think he's a good actor, Donald Sutherland.
Especially if this is one of Whedon's first things, right?
Yes, I think this is his first thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's trying to make a name for himself, trying to put his foot in the thing. Like, respect me, I'm a director, I'm going to be established, whatever. Or he's a writer, whatever he is at this point. So I get it.
But with that, in the context of what we learned about him this day and age, it all makes sense.
100%. 100%.
He's always been a dick.
110%. Yeah, I'm not going to defend the guy to death because, piece of shit.
No.
Piece of shit.
I mean, like, it's understandable that, like, if you take it in this pocket of time and, like, it's just his vision and he wanted to do that, but then you realize he put the context of his entire life and everything that he did. No, he's just always been an arrogant dick.
And that's what artists are sometimes. They're just like that.
There was a possible remake of this movie, I believe.
I would be I would be down for that because I see watching this movie, I didn't like it, but it's like there could be something here. It could be better updated in the sense of more funny or dark or whatever way they want to go with it. But I wouldn't mind a remake to this.
Yeah. I mean, and it was in development in 2009, but it never came about.
Sadly.
And then in 2018, Joss Whedon announced that he was working on a sequel to the TV series.
Yeah.
But obviously that never came about because of things. And now I think it's just in limbo, whatever they're doing with it.
Give it time. It will find it. You know how streaming services are. Someone's going to buy it probably. Who owns Buffy right now? Is it Fox or is it Disney?
Well, Disney, because Disney owns Fox.
Okay, so they will definitely, because this will come back eventually.
I mean, the show is still hugely popular.
That's what I'm saying. It's very popular. It's got its fan base. Vampires are timeless. The female lead, come on, during this time age, it'll make a return.
I mean, I hope so.
I'm not doubting it at all.
But yeah, that's about it. Box office.
Box office. Well, what does this movie make, TJ?
This movie had a $7 million budget, and it made $16.6 million box office, so it doubled.
Yeah, that's not bad for 1992.
Yeah.
It lands in the top 80, so 80 through 70 we're going to do.
That's about where it deserves.
Yeah, and that's not bad for a movie like this. That really is not bad. So I'm going to go down to 89 real quick. Hellraiser 3 came out, okay? So, like, this is not bad.
What did?
Hellraiser 3.
Oh, Hellraiser 3. I thought you said Hellblazer.
No,
I was like,
Hellraiser.
What?
So, like, this isn't bad. It beat out a franchise movie. So, let's do 80 through 70. It's going to be a minute. So, at number 80, a movie called Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Made $14.3 million. Memoirs.
It's about a guy who was ignored his whole life and wrote his memoirs.
No. Well, okay, I'll give you this. Well, we'll see what genre it is first. Hold on. It's comedy, romance, sci-fi, thriller. PG-13.
Oh, it's actually about the Invisible Man.
Yeah. It's directed by John Carpenter. After a freak accident, a company executive turns completely invisible, goes on a run, and becomes hunted by a treacherous CIA official. Whilst trying to cope with his new reality. It looks like a spoof.
Well, the memoirs thing threw me off.
Yeah. Stars Chevy Chase, Dara Hana, Sam Neill. It looks interesting, honestly. Like, it could be funny.
It doesn't sound bad.
It doesn't.
Because it's still around the time of spoof movies where they were actually kind of good.
Exactly. And Chevy Chase wasn't a complete asshole at this time, or openly a complete asshole. Man, old white man. Who would have thought, right?
I mean...
Pretty much all Hollywood would have thought. But yeah, it looks like it looks interesting. I would watch this. It's hour 42, so it's in and out. So that's that. At number 79, City of Joy made $14.6 million. City of Joy. Good luck with this one.
Yeah, I have no idea, actually.
It was directed by Roland Joffe.
Don't know who it is.
Yeah. It's a 2-hour movie, 2-hour and 12-minute movie.
It's pretty long for 1992.
Yeah.
Did we ever cover anything in 1992?
Yeah, we've been in this box office before. So I was scrolling down, I saw Rockadoodle. I remember talking about Rockadoodle before. Oh, okay. Before we continue, I guess the top, so top 4, let's do top 5. We've gone to this box office at least twice, 3 times. Holy shit. We've been to this box office a lot because of you, TJ.
Oh.
So I'm going to do the top 10 real quick. And not like I'm going to go. So, well, okay, number 11, Unforgiven.
Oh.
Yeah. 10, League of Their Own. 9, Basic
That wasn't my fault.
It was one of our faults. 9, Basic Instincts. 8, Wayne's World. 7, The Bodyguard. 6, Sister Act. 5, Your Fault, A Few Good Men. Or my fault. I forget who picked that.
That was me.
That was you? Okay, cool. Was it you?
Yep, because I don't know what you picked. It might have been...
Was that the black one? Happened One Night? Yeah, Heat One Night, probably. Sad.
Probably.
Number 4, Lethal Weapon 3. Number 2... Lethal Weapon 3 number 4, and number 3 was Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Number 2 was Batman Returns. We came here for that.
Okay, that's why we were here.
Yeah. And number 1 was Aladdin. So we came here because of our show 1 time, and 2 times because of choices. It looks like I'm missing something else, but yeah. Alien the Third came out on number 28 because of you. So yeah, we go back to this era because of you a lot, TJ.
I'm just gonna say Unforgiven was not my fault.
That's fair. I don't think we hated it.
Well, Unforgiven?
I don't remember how we felt about it.
Is that the Clint Eastwood one?
Yes, with Morgan Freeman.
Oh, I think that was the one where we were like trying to fix it, but we couldn't figure out.
Yes, because it was almost good.
Yes.
Looking at the box office, I think that's all the reasons why we came here. So I'm scrolling down back to us. Yeah, looks like okay. So yeah, number 79 is City of Joy, 14.6 million.
It's obviously not a City of Joy. So,
well, I gotta read it before you continue. Want me to give some stars to help you?
No,
you sure?
It's not gonna help.
You'd be surprised. You know at least one of them.
It won't help.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, didn't help.
Okay. How about Pauline Collins? How about Puri?
City of Joy.
It's a crime drama. If that helps.
Nope.
Oh.
I was gonna say I was leaning towards action.
Oh.
Crime drama.
Here's the tagline for you.
I'm gonna say drugs.
True heroism. lies in the quality of the struggle. Hold on,
What?
the tagline is, hold on, let me go back.
Yeah, I got the tagline. I was like, what?
Yeah. I don't think drugs are involved.
I don't know. I have no idea.
So, an American doctor, a British nurse, and an illiterate Indian farmer, of course, reunite to transform a Calcutta ghetto, and it's this uplifting, inspirational movie starring Patrick Swayze and Pauline Collins.
If this movie isn't based on a true story, they just got together and said, what are the 3 things we can put here?
Yeah, how can we get an Oscar?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yep. Oh, that's crazy. So at number 78, with $14.71 million, we have School Ties. School Ties. This one was directed by Robert Mandel.
That doesn't help me.
Written by Dick Wolf. He did
Law and Order, I know, but that doesn't help either.
And Daryl Hunnickson. This stars a little-known actor named Brendan Fraser.
I'm gonna say
Matt Damon, Chris O'Donnell, Randall Batinkoff. Oh, Batinkoff! Oh, we talked about him in this movie. It's funny.
I'm gonna say it's about
And Affleck's in this. Holy shit.
Well, if it's Matt Damon, Matt Affleck's always in it.
That's true. PG-13.
It's about people who have ties to their school.
I mean, okay, yeah, sure. 1959, a star quarterback from a working-class family is given an opportunity to attend an elite New England preparatory school. But he is conflicted about whether or not to tell his evangelical classmates that he is Jewish. Really? Was it a 1959? Was that a thing?
Thing now.
Number 77 at $14.79 million. A movie called Ladybugs. Classic 1992 film.
Oh,
yep.
Baseball?
It's a sport, but not baseball.
No.
This one was directed by Sidney J. Fury, written by Curtis Birch, starring Rodney Dangerfield. Hey, my wife. I'm so ugly. That guy. Jackie Harry. Jackie Harry? She's in this? Oh my god. Jonathan Brandis. Dead too soon, man. Eileen Graff. Vanessa Shaw. Tom Parks.
I don't know what this is.
To climb the corporate ladder to success, a guy agrees to coach the company's all-girls soccer team with the help of a secret weapon, his fiance's son. You know?
Nope.
Really?
No idea what this is.
It's classic. Dangerfield takes his, like I said, fiance's son, the kid at the time, Jonathan Brandis, dresses him up as a girl to play soccer, and they're like, that'd be an interesting look nowadays at nowadays society. Oh, we should watch this. It was funny and enjoyable at the time. It was, it's a cheeseball movie, but
I've never even heard of it.
A boy playing girl soccer? What? At 76, probably a lot of transgender issues going on in that movie. $15.1 million movie called Pure Country. Pure Country. This stars George Strait.
Okay, so it's about a country music guy.
I don't have time to read these things.
Because I think George Strait is literally a country music star.
It looks like it. So yes, you're right. He is a country music guy. So Dusty gets tired of all the smoke and light effects, wonders what happens to doing it the way that made him famous and happy, takes a walk to find what seems to be missing, and finds himself and his music again. Also has Leslie Ann Warren, Hal Chandler, Isabel Glacia, names you don't know, names I don't know. At number 75 with $16.6 million, we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer. At number 74, we have a movie that made $16.6 million called Deep Cover. Deep Cover.
So about somebody that's undercover or deep?
Yes! A uniformed police officer is recruited by the EDEA to infiltrate a drug smuggling ring. Excuse me. Looking to expand its operation. This has Lawrence Fishburne, Jeff Goldblum, and other people.
Okay.
It's got 7 stars. I'll add to my list. That's why I list the number ends, DJ, shit like this.
Well, we're in the early 90s, which is just 80s movies. So.
I know. At number 73 was $17 million. A movie you probably heard of called Pet Sematary 2. What's it about?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, same. This one has an Edward Furlong in it, right? I think. Third one.
I think I only seen the first one.
Yeah. A teenage boy and his mother and his father moved to this recent. This does have Edward Furlong. That's given on Terminator 2, guys. We don't know who that is. A teenage boy and his father moved to his recently deceased mother's hometown, where they encounter the ancient Native American cemetery with the power to raise the dead. Ooh, that's gotta be racist, right? Nowadays, right?
I mean, maybe nowadays, probably.
Yeah, because the culture is so unknown to us. It must be ancient and mysterious and magical. I
specifically remember an episode of Treehouse of Horror from The Simpsons with this exact same story.
I mean, yeah.
with a haunted house buried on top of an ancient Indian ground. Actually,
it's Poltergeist.
Well, not only Poltergeist, I think that's Carrie too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I know back then in the 90s and 80s were like, oh, Indian and ancient burial ground, scary.
But you also have to remember though, these stories were written by Stephen King.
Yeah. Well,
And Stephen King,
that cemetery? I guess it was, wasn't it?
the original. I don't think the second one was.
Okay.
The original definitely was Stephen King, and Carrie was too. But you have to remember, I think he was born in the 50s.
No, I don't know. Trust me, I know. Like, the product of the time. I'm not saying go cancel it, but I'm saying nowadays you couldn't do that.
No. And these movies, and these things were written in the 70s.
Yeah.
So,
well, like if you made a 2020 something movie, Ancient Indian Burial Ground, we're getting canceled immediately.
I don't know. I guess it depends.
I feel that's culturally insensitive. Like, you don't know my culture, so it must be magical to you and scary.
I'm just saying, but if you research the culture and like tackled it in a serious way, but told it like a mythical horror story about it, why not?
It's not your culture. I don't think you can do that.
I literally just played a video game. Well, not literally, and not recently, but like 2016 that had Wendigos, which is Native American.
Yeah, but that's like pop cultural references at this point. Like, everyone knows what a Wendigo is at this point.
You'd be surprised.
No, you know what I mean. But like, everyone who's in the know knows what that is.
But that's a Native American myth.
But
and
it's the equivalent of like Nessie, Sasquatch, Jersey Devil, Chupacabra. It's equivalent to that. Like, it's a cryptid at this point. People know what that is. Whereas if you just do like, that's a new culture, scary, haunting shit, like, oh, that's kind of ignorant to a point.
I don't know. An ancient burial ground is like writing a horror story about an ancient burial ground. Isn't it just the same as writing a horror story about a cemetery?
No, because the ancient Native American burial ground, it just feels like...
It's just a cemetery.
Yeah, but like when you add the word Native American burial ground, oh, now it's ancient and scary and mystical. It just feels like it could be problematic. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm looking too much into it and being too sensitive.
I don't know.
I just feel like it could
I honestly don't know. Because I think, I don't know, horror is weird. You can get away with stuff.
You can. Again, I'm not Native American, so like, who the f am I to say? But like, if there was like an ancient black burial ground, like, that's all I know about our culture is that scary black shit. Like, come on, guys.
I'm sure there's had to been a horror movie about something like that recently somewhere.
No, like, and I'm only saying this too because like, that was the trope. Like, they only cared enough to like to explore Native American shit
that was a trope back then.
So it's like that's why it's like problematic too. It's like,
but I don't think it's problematic because we're so far removed from that.
No, 100%.
I'm like, and I don't know. Like I said, I think it depends on how it's written. If it's written like terribly, then yeah, it would be problematic. But if it's well written, then I don't see why it would be a problem.
I think you're
just tackling it in folklore.
Well, I think if you write it that way, if you bring up in your script ancient Native American burial ground, it's got to be like tongue in cheek. Isn't this funny word referencing an '80s trope, guys?
No, again, but like now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
all those ancient Native American burial ground haunted stories is Native Americans coming back and getting revenge on white men for taking their land.
100%.
Like, it's not really depicted in a bad way. It's just like, this is something you guys, white people did that they shouldn't have done, and now they're getting their comeuppance for it.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying it's a bad way in a sense of like, you're using the Native American people and their culture as just a prop and as like a thing, not you actually caring about the culture and diving deep into it and like, oh, the Navajo are like this.
It depends.
Like,
are the ghosts that are doing it Native Americans coming back for revenge? It depends. Like, that's why I'm saying it depends on the story that's being written.
True, but like, I can't think. I mean, I don't know enough stories back then. Like, I can't think of any of these films or stories that are like, we really care about the culture, man. Like, no, I'm just making a Native American.
No, but like, I'm just saying, like, just for instance, off the top of my head, a story about it, ancient Native America.
Yeah.
Someone desecrates, builds a house on ancient Native American burial ground, desecrates it. A Native American ghost comes to because it's been desecrated by another white man. It gets its revenge, kills all the people, and then it's like it's a lesson on on all that.
Yeah, but like that's but it's very surface level. Their land's sacred. We came here, f***ed it up, and they want revenge.
It's a horror movie. They're all horror movies. Are surface level.
I know, but I just feel like it's like bad taste. Like if I was Native American at the time, like, oh, here we go again. It's just like the same for me as like the magical Negro stereotype. Like, oh man, this old black guy knows all the secrets in and out of this thing is teaching the white guy to
think. But
like,
that's
it's just
different.
How?
Because that is taking an actual person and putting it into into a role where this is a supernatural element.
Yeah, but like unless there's history to them having that, it just feels weird, and it feels like it's such a tropey, weird thing to do.
They believe in that kind of stuff, though. That's
every culture believes in spiritual shit like that, though.
That's my whole point.
So it's just to make it their thing, like like that's not bad. Like to make it like a trophy thing, it felt weird. It feels weird.
Here's the thing: I believe that mythology belongs to everybody.
Yes.
So that even includes Native Americans in the mythology. So
No, but I'm saying that, like, the fact that it's used as a stereotypical plot device thing.
sure, but it's not used anymore as a stereotypical plot device.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, my main
So
question was like, does this age
don't-
well? That stereotype, but I don't think it does. That trope.
Does it age well?
I don't think that does. Like, if I were to show like a Gen, God,
I don't know. Actually,
generation.
we would probably have to watch one to see.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way to really decide. But my argument is I think you could get away with making one of those movies these days and not get in trouble for it because it's just mythology. You know,
Well, there's that new Antlers, I think it's called, right? That new one, the new horror one, 2021 supernatural. So, Antlers is a 2021 supernatural horror film directed and written by Scott Cooper and starring yada yada yada. The screenplay was adapted. Yada yada yada. The project was announced. Okay, in a small town in Oregon, meth labs. As it deals with Native American shit, if I recall correctly. And if it's not this movie, one of the movies is deals with like that. So they do tackle it recently, but I don't know.
Like,
But
that's my argument is I think it's. Like, back then, yes, it was a trope, and yes, it was probably depicted poorly, and it probably doesn't age well, but don't really even know it's still. But I don't think, like, originally you said, could you get away with that this day and age? And I think you could.
Yeah, but you gotta do it with gravitas and nuance. Whereas if you just said, oh, my house is built on Native American ancient burial ground, that feels bad.
No, I know. I disagree. It depends on what kind of movie you're making. If it's a standard surface level horror film and that's just the catalyst, I mean, that's no different than digging up a grave and getting haunted by a ghost. You know what I mean?
I guess it just feels.
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I think you're just being a little culturally too sensitive here.
And I think so too, but like, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak to anything. I don't even know.
And to be fair to you, there will be some people who agree with you and thinks that's terrible and would scorn you for doing it. But again, those are the people who are too sensitive to these.
Exactly. So but there's going to be extremes to both sides.
I can probably guarantee you it's not a Native American person.
100%. That's what, exactly. So like, I would love to see the reactions. Like, I see, like, just hear them like, yeah, no, we hate this stereotype trope thing. Yeah. Or we don't mind it. Like, whatever. Yeah, don't touch our land. Mean, so like, who knows?
They would probably be like, yeah, that's stupid, but I don't care.
Yeah. There's real problems to deal with. Like, I don't know, my real land being taken. Like, yeah, right.
I'm fighting Keystone Pipeline over here.
Yeah.
Shit if you're making a story about ancient burial grounds.
Write all the movies you want, guys. We don't give a shit. Just give our shit back. Like, fuck, you're right. Number 72 with $17.1 million, a movie called Free Jack.
Free Jack?
Free Jack. You probably heard of it.
No.
You haven't heard this 1992 film written by
Look, I grew up in that era. I watched a lot of movies, but I didn't watch every movie. Look, we didn't have the internet in 1992. Okay. I mean, there was internet, but we couldn't just stream something. Know how we watched stuff? We got stuff from a corner store and rented a cassette tape.
Or just go to the movies.
A VHS tape. I mean,
listen, old man.
Sure, if you had the money to go to the movies.
Yeah. This movie was written by Geoff Murphy. You never heard of this guy? You should know who that is, TJ. Who? Geoff Murphy? You never heard of him?
Geoff Murphy? No.
He did a lot of movies. But yeah, this movie, come on. Emilio Estevez.
I love Emilio Estevez.
Mick Jagger. Rene Russo.
I know those names.
Anthony Hopkins.
Know all those
Jonathan
names.
Banks. David John Johnson.
But I don't know what Free Jack is. Is it an action movie?
Oh, it's right now. It is a action, crime, sci-fi, thriller.
Of course. It's about a futuristic guy named Jack who needs to be free.
No, his name's not Jack. I actually had to read it for a second. So his tagline said the guy's name. I was right. No. Bounty hunters from the future transport a doomed race car driver to New York City in 2009, where his mind will be replaced with that of a dead billionaire. What?
The future of 2009.
That sounds so amazing. Did you hear what I just said?
I heard what you said, yeah.
Bounty hunters from the future transport a doomed race car driver to New York City in 2009. What? Where's the mind movie? How have I never seen this?
I told you, this is the best era for movies.
Oh my God. Like, why don't we make films like this anymore? We just get such sad sack films or dumb comic book movies. Where's the cocaine driven tagline? Like, where's that? What? Oh my God. Well, that's on my list. It's probably terrible, but like, that's a sentence I've ever read one. Holy shit, TJ. Anyways, that's Free Jack. Oh, wow, that sounds really cool. 71 with $17.5 million with The Babe.
It's about a pig, right?
No.
Babe Ruth, I know.
Yeah, Babe Ruth becomes a baseball legend, but is unheroic to those who know him. John Goodman's in this.
Yeah.
Anyways. And last but not least, with $17.9 million at number 70, we have a movie called Used People.
It's about people who are being used.
Probably. At her husband's funeral, Pearl, played by Shirley MacLaine, Jewish mother of two, divorced, and antagonistic daughters, meets an old Italian friend, played by Marcello Master of her husband. Advice years previously had stopped the husband leaving home. For 23 years, he, now a widower, has secretly loved Pearl. That's the box office. Back to you, TJ.
Back to Buffy, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's time to go into the review.
No accolades?
This movie didn't make any accolades.
What? No, what that? Oh.
All right, so before we dive into this review, I just want to say right off the top of the hand, my review is going to be biased.
Oh, shocker.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer is probably my favorite TV show.
Hold on. God damn it. Speaking of biases, speaking of this, the review's going to run long anyways. Let's backtrack a little bit. Let's go back to last week where we're reviewing Barbie, right? I think I was too kind for that. I gave it a 5 out of 10, right? I'm pretty sure I ended where you gave, because you gave it a 6, I think. I gave it a 5.
No, I think I ended it at a 5.
And I gave it a 5, I think. I think I was like with you, man. I think biases were there. And I was trying to be too nice to it because it's a feminist film. And the only thing I liked about the movie was the messaging. But overall, the movie's trash and garbage, and I hated every second of it. So I'm gonna redact my 5 out of 10 rating and probably bring it down to like a 3, maybe a 2 out of 10. And that's on my mind ever since the review. It's like it was just nice to be nice to that movie. Overall, it's a bad movie. And I think just because it's a feminist thing, giving a bad review was I was kind of probably afraid of it, and I didn't want backlash. But honestly, it's not a movie. It's not a good movie. It's not well written. It's not funny. The only thing it has going for it is feminist. I don't want to say propaganda. What's the word for that? Messaging. It's got feminist messaging, which I support. Other than that, the movie sucks. So I think a soft 2 out of 10 is what that movie deserves. So yeah, that's been on my mind. It's bothering me. So I have to put that out there.
My review is objective as always. Unlike this movie where I am 100% going to be biased against it because Buffy the Vampire Slayer may be my favorite TV show.
Oh, nerd.
Like I am a fanboy to I've read every single comic that's attached to this. I own like every Buffy comic up until like the season 8 and stuff like that. People who fan of the things will know that. There's 2 video games that I own that came with the show. Like my fandom of this was so known that like my family would actually buy me stuff of Buffy. Like I got like action figures that they bought me that are collecting dust somewhere around here. I got a Buffy the Vampire board game that's not open, just sitting around. There's this spin-off Angel. There is an episode in the last season that he becomes a puppet. My brother bought me that puppet, a life-size puppet of it.
Jesus.
So like, I am a fan of the series.
And clearly I have not seen any of this shit.
And
I've never seen Angel.
I actually really do recommend people, if you have never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you should watch it. Because even if you don't end up liking the show, a lot of shows, even to this day, are influenced at least by like the format and like structure of how that show did things.
Yeah.
So even just from a historical TV show thing, it is an important TV show.
Yeah.
So, but I would argue the show is great too. So I just wanted to point all that out as how biased I am coming into this review. Now, with that being said, this movie is terrible, but I like it.
It's a movie.
It's so bad and so like sexist at times. It's
pure
like,
90s for sure.
It's 90s in a nutshell.
100%.
So
the adults acting as teenagers. You can't tell them apart from the teacher sometimes. Like, wait, who's the kid? Who's the teacher? Like, that's just the makeup of the vampires and the logic these characters have and stupidity. It's just pure 90s camp.
It's pure 90s camp, and it is a camp movie.
100% camp.
Pure camp. Like,
again, like while watching it, I had to remind myself, like, wait, hold on, when did these other good vampire films come out? Like, and I had to look it up. Like, I would rather watch Lost Boys that came out. I don't like Lost Boys. Like, I'd rather watch that, but that came out in the 80s. Like around this time, I had to look it up. What did I look? Oh, where am I at right now? Vampire's Kiss, 88. The year before, 2 years before this was Rockula, so another campy vampire film never heard of. Like, okay, it makes sense that this is camp. And This Blood came out after this. Bram Stoker's came out the same year, but a little bit after. So it's like, wow. Okay. vampires could be anything at this point.
Yeah, like there's a core to this movie that you can see why it became as popular as it did.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Like there are some good moments in this that was clearly Josh Whedon's writing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the drama in it is actually pretty good. If in individual moments, I would say. Okay. Not like overall, but because the acting's really good too.
No, I was just guessing.
Yeah, the acting's really good actually.
It's bad. The acting's bad. It's bad. It's bad. This is bad. It's bad. I'm sorry. No. It's one of the few times in the movie I was like, oh, they're overacting. They were told to do this. They were told to be cheesy, be like, whoa. So I get it, but it's fucking bad.
I'm not talking about the sides. I'm talking about the main actors.
It's still bad.
Like I think Christy Swanson did a good job. No, she did. She did a good job of what she was given. Donald Sutherland was awesome.
Because he's played straight. Or here's a script. Did you do what you want with it?
And with what Paul Rubens had to deal with in the script, I think he did a fine job.
His death scene, I chuckled a lot.
Yeah.
It was so goddamn funny. I was not expecting. There were moments in this movie I chuckled, like, that was funny. That was funny. Yeah. And then that happened, like, nice.
Yeah, the movie has its moments. Oh, yeah. I thought Luke Perry did a fine job, even though he's bland. But, like, that's not his fault. It's the script's fault. Everybody else was kind of just campy actors. Yeah, I already admitted it was bad, but at the same time, it's kind of intentionally bad.
Yeah, this is a movie you put on a Halloween party in the background. At a fun, lit Halloween party, like visually, like it's bright in the room. It's in the background for campy funness. Like you guys are talking. Because there's no nudity in this, right? There's like nothing like bad. So this could be at a kids friendly house. There's no blood really thinking about it in this. No. So yeah, this could be at a kids Halloween party. It's in the background because it's just fun.
This is, I don't know, it's probably PG-13.
I think it was.
But I don't think it's...
It is PG... Where are we at? Where's the rating on the goddamn IMDb? Oh, not IMDb, on the...
The Wiki never has the rating.
IMDb, PG-13.
So, this movie is about, into every generation, there's a Slayer that's born.
Are you reading Wikipedia?
No, I just know the lore and the history. That's literally how the opening of the show opens. Okay. It's like they say, into every generation the Slayer is born, one girl against them all, blah, 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 blah. I watched the show a lot when I was younger. I know the show, but yeah. And so there's one girl who gets superpowers, essentially. She's technically the chosen one, but it's not your typical chosen one story where it's just one person to do it. No, there's one girl who's chosen to fight demons and vampires and stuff until she gets murdered, and then a new girl is chosen to be slaughtered, and the cycle just keeps repeating over and over and over again.
Which is pretty cool.
And it's good lore. And until it gets to present day, which in present day, and this is 1992, and the next girl that's chosen is a high school preppy girl, cheerleader girl, which was kind of the thing. It was to turn the trope on its head. Josh Whedon said that's what he wanted to do, and that's why he did it this way.
He's good at doing that.
So she's like a valley girl, spoiled, rich, and stuff like that. And
super annoying.
Intentionally so.
Yes, the high school girls the high schoolers are written annoyingly to be like, oh, we think we know how the world works. We're oblivious to everything at the same time. It's over the top, and they do fine with it.
And to take that kind of character and make them into the hero of the story is kind of the point.
Yeah, but like, I still didn't get annoying with it.
Well, I mean, again, changes to the script, they change the whole point
still
of the whole
pretty
thing.
Bad movie, though.
Yeah, it's terrible some points.
Well, the whole movie's terrible. Depending on what you want, it's still a bad movie. Like, every time they would cut back to, like, the olden days scenes, I was like, hold on a second. Because they do it at a point where she's watching a movie, so I thought, is this the movie she's watching? And they kept going, oh, this is a flashback or a side thing. Like, okay, it's part of the not.
Yeah, no.
It's like watching bad stage plays. Like, Jesus Christ.
It did. It felt like stage plays. Oh. It felt like stage plays. But no, the idea is she's having dreams of her past lives as a Slayer.
It was like watching a Thorian stage play.
And then, of course, Donald Sutherland's character, Merrick, comes in, and he's a watcher.
Watching her in a bat in the girls' locker room.
Yeah, that was weird.
And they mention it, like, you shouldn't be in here. Like, I'm going to throw a knife.
Yeah, and like, what? That's the point. And he convinces her that she's the Slayer and she's got to kill vampires. I mean, they mentioned, like, you're a creepy old guy trying to get me to a cemetery and stuff like that. because that's the point.
Yes.
It's supposed to be stupid and cheesy.
And this movie, it does a thing and mentions this thing, and it actually works. Whereas other movies, Barbie, they'll mention the thing and they're like yada yada over it. So like this did great with that. Like, okay, creepy old man, why are you doing creepy old man shit? Because it's part of the story. I have to.
Right, exactly. Like it's like, again, it's mostly just turning tropes on its head.
Yes,
this movie.
Yes.
It's just held back by the comedy.
The comedy that dated everything visually wise.
I mean,
like,
well, yeah,
that's what I was saying while watching this. Like, if this was remade today, it would do gangbusters.
Yeah, I mean, like, this was made on a $7 million budget, which is nothing.
If you were in the early 2000s with the vampire craze with Twilight and all the other dumb vampire shit going on, if they were to remake this back then, this would have been fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I would have won an Oscar for being different.
It is. It's definitely held back by its time period and like its tone. It's mismatched tone essentially, because it's there. The tone that Joss Whedon once mixed in with the lighthearted stuff isn't there. You know what I mean? But like, so like I mentioned in the original script, they wanted, so the Watcher Merrick was supposed to kill himself instead of getting, because the original idea was the main vampire was going to turn him into a vampire and then have him go after Buffy, but instead he kills himself, so that wouldn't happen. Yeah. But they thought that was too dark, so they just had Lothos kill them. But yeah, so essentially the idea is she becomes a vampire slayer. She loses her mentor because, you know, second act low point kind of stuff. And then in the third act, she takes on the vampire and she overcomes them and she wins. It's very standard. Oh, very, honestly,
100%.
So
nothing complicated about this movie. It's not preachy. It's nothing deep about this.
No,
it's a good premise. It's good. There's a term for this, right? We're gonna make it's a concept. A good concept.
A good concept. Yeah, there's a good foundation to it. A good bones to it.
I get how they got to show off with this. Like I can't complain about that. I get why you would like this stuff. But this movie is bad.
Oh yeah, no, it's bad. Like I actually read the comic after I watched the movie because that's what I'm supposed to do when this stuff happens. And I was reading it though, and I was like, I was looking at it, and I'm kind of glad this got made, this movie, because I think if that movie would have got made, the one Josh wanted to get made, that would have been it.
Probably.
That would have been it. It would have been like, yeah, that was okay. Because it was like, I'm reading the comic story, and I'm like, yeah, this is fine, but I think that's where it would have ended up. It would have been fine.
Probably. Like, yeah, that's why I can't really critique this movie, because like, it did spawn off a 7-season show. So I get why, and I get it. I get why this created that.
And like, and then what it spawned and the fandom that came about it and the popularity of the show, I don't think it would have reached the same heights if Josh would have got the movie he wanted to make.
Not at all.
So I'm kind of glad we got this movie, and it made me kind of appreciate this movie for what it did.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like. I expected real vampires, not hey, we're here and menacing. Ha! I took my arm. Ha! Where's the real vampire? Where's the beheading? Where's the good shit at, man? Where's the heavy teenage drama shit, bro?
You get all that in the show, except for like blood and stuff, because they get around the blood stuff, because instead of like, you know how in this they kill a vampire to just fall down? Well, in the show they do special effects when you kill a vampire they turn to dust.
Yes, I knew that. Yes.
So it's like, oh, that's how you get around blood. Right.
But I expected just you know, like, oh, this is heavy shit. What's that? 30 Days a Night? Like, oh, blood, beheadings. Like, yeah.
No, I told you it was going to be a comedy.
Yeah, but even comedies, again, modern day shit has that shit. This is a 90s campy thing. It feels like a TV movie. It's like, fuck, I was not in headspace for this. I'm not drunk or high. I have nothing going for me to like this.
I don't know why you thought that. Like, I didn't give you high expectations.
No, I know, but Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay, vampire slaying. Great. Something. Okay, teen, college, or high school shit. Fine. Angst. Weird shit. Something fun.
I'm going to say, her name is Buffy, and there's vampire slaying in it. I don't know.
Quote unquote slaying, yeah. Vampires get stabbed and they fall down. Sure.
And they die.
The most fucking baseline child shit I've seen in my fucking life. Yes. Yes. This is technically by points Buffy the Vampire bullshit slaying. Yes. Yes. They get stabbed and that's it. The camera cuts away. Great. Fucking awesome. God, it was just so hard to get through. Hated it. Hated this movie.
I don't think you hated it as much as you're.
No. Like, I'm gonna give this a fine score, but I really fucking hated this movie. Like, it's not getting a 5 or higher, but this, I would love to give this, in this moment, like a -10. It's not that, but like, this is just campy. And it's camp at the time where camp is fine. It's not like 2020 camp where I'd be like really irritated.
Right.
So like, this is nostalgia camp, so I'm like, okay, I'm forgiving of this.
Let me ask you something. If you were in a headspace for that kind of movie, would you like this movie?
I don't know. If I was at a party watching this, this would be fine. This would be fine. This is a party.
Because I'm kind of curious if you were knew what you were getting into as far as like.
Oh yeah. Again, if I was at a party, someone would say we should put some horror film on. Got it. This movie. This is fun. Ha ha ha. Take shots every time a vampire quote unquote dies. Fine. Yeah. Every time some Valley Girls does some Valley Girls dumb shit, take a shot, guys. This is that kind of movie. A college fun party. Watch it there, guys. Don't watch it by yourself when you're trying to critique a fucking film. This is not it.
Oh, no. This is not a critique.
No.
You don't critique these kind of
So I'm going to give it a bad rating, and this movie doesn't really deserve it. This deserves a fun. This is like a fun 5, realistically.
Right,
like, This is a fun party 5. Like, this is like, I don't know, Terrifier, maybe? I haven't seen Terrifier, but people like that. What's a fun, campy horror film I could compare this to?
Leprechaun?
Yeah, Leprechaun. It's like that. Like, okay, fun thing. Puppet Master, maybe?
Puppet
It's just
Master,
weird
sure.
shit that's like, okay, this is fun. There's no heart to this. It's just straight comedy camp.
Gremlins is too good.
Gremlins, because this is the Gremlins too.
Gremlins too, yeah. Okay.
It's like that. Like, okay, this is, if you had like a campy horror theme marathon for Halloween, this would be on that list. Killer Clowns. Like, okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, sure. That's just that. This is really bad, though. This is really bad. Outside of that realm. That's the only time this movie works. I don't think I could ever be in the headspace to see it besides that, TJ.
It's okay. I wouldn't ask you to watch it. And I know the other aspect, I would say watch the TV show. So.
I have still no interest. Like this, I have no interest watching a TV show now. Like, but I get why people like it. Like, this is a theory. This is
that's funny. That's funny that you said that. Watching this made me want to go back to the TV show.
That's what you like.
Yeah. So like, I watched this and like, yeah, I want to watch the good stuff now.
I like the Mad Max series. If someone were to sit down and watch the first Mad Max and they're not into it, I get it. It's a 70s film that's rarely different from Fury Road and Furiosa. But if you sit through Mad Max, Road Warrior, Thunderdome, and all that shit, okay, you kind of get where I'm coming from now. But if you just watch that first one, like, I'm good. Like, I get it.
See, like, and that's where I kind of differ because this movie is nothing like the TV show. Like, it's not, the TV show is not, it's got camp elements, but it's not campy. It's more serious.
It's also 2000s, 90s?
No, it's 90s. It's a 90s show.
It's 30 years ago, TJ. Very different TV show than it is nowadays. Like, so it's for, you got to really preface the person, like, I haven't seen it, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dated. The comedy, everything is written in it's dated, but it probably still holds up. Can't argue that, but like, it's definitely a 90s thing, probably.
I wouldn't even say it's dated.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are pop culture references in it that are dated, 100%. But it's one of the, like, it's got one of the first LGBTQ characters in that time period. So it's pretty progressive from
the time, but again, we're so used to that shit nowadays. It's like,
yeah, I mean, but like,
or is he like? I'm assuming it's he, maybe she. Is that character cartoonishly LGBTQ, or they still do that nowadays? Sadly, but like, how progressive is it?
No, she's not cartoonishly. It's a she. Okay. No, okay. And she's in a long-term relationship for like 3 seasons. Except then they kill off her thing later. So that's bad. But no, the show's got like I'm trying to think about the bad elements of the show because it's not perfect, obviously, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I would say was the visuals, clearly, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. I mean, obviously it's a 90s show, and especially the first season is really like budgety, it seems like, because it's a first season. Though I will say the first season is only 12 episodes, which is really rare for a TV show of the 90s.
So the other seasons like 20s.
24.
I'm done. No, I'm not that.
I mean, you were never gonna do it anyway. So.
Not at all.
but they're good 24 episode things. Because there are some episodes that are standalone, but there's an overarching season plot to every season. You know what I mean? So there's a story. Like there's a big they term the big bad in that show. There's a big bad in like every season they have to overcome. So it's not like it's just 20. It's not Law and Order of 24 episodes of just different cases every episode.
there's
There's an arc, an ongoing story arc going on through all of it. It's pretty much where most TV shows, like I said, got their structure from.
I trust you. But we're not reviewing that show. We're reviewing this terrible.
Yeah, I know, but like you can't talk about this movie and not talk about what it led to.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we're reviewing the movie, so I don't care what it led to. This movie's garbage.
That's you being a curmudgeon and being a pretentious movie guy.
I'm not pretentious. I just don't like this shit.
And the shit you do like is ridiculous.
Like what?
Like Mandy.
I don't like Mandy. I told you I don't like it. I don't know, Logan. How do you feel about Logan, TJ?
Logan, that's not the
I like the good and
same
bad ugly.
thing.
How do you feel about that, TJ?
It's not the same thing. Everyone
Everything
loves
I gave
movies.
a 10, you also gave a 10.
Yeah, because those are generally, those are consensus movies.
The movie, okay. The only thing I gave a high score, you gave a low score, was probably the Mexican Monsters movie. And that's a bad film, so I am not pretentious. I don't like campy shit like this.
But see, here's the problem, Marcus. 90% of what we do is superhero movies.
I know.
We never get into the stuff that you would normally choose, that you would like, that I would hate.
The theme months and all this shit and like this stuff.
Yeah,
our
but you
usually
also
around the same point wise.
There's also the problem that you do not choose movies that you like, that you've already seen. You always dive into something new, so we never get into that part of you because we don't tackle that side of you.
Right.
So like, I know there are movies that you like that I would hate.
I think the most pretentious film that I like, and I will give a 10 out of 10, is probably Casablanca. Because that's a good movie that still holds up. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's black and white. Get over it, people. But it's a good love story movie. It's fucking great.
Never saw it.
And it was crazy. That's probably the most pretentious film at the moment I can think of.
I would argue that's not a pretentious film, even though I haven't seen it. That's a classic film.
Yeah, but people can say it's pretentious because of that reason. It's like top 10 films of all time. Yeah.
Pretentious doesn't correlate to classic.
So what's pretentious for you in this argument, man?
Pretentious is, how do I explain this?
Yeah, in this argument, in this debate right now, like, well, how would you define pretentious?
Well, it depends. Like movie-wise, I would say those artsy, independent movies that you
There's
really
not many that do like that. That's the problem because they're very bad and like not good.
Like those type of movies that you gravitate to.
Name one I've ever spoken about that I've like, you would really like this artsy piece of shit film. Have I ever said that, TJ? No. Because they're terrible movies. The Lighthouse. I fucking hate it. The Witch. A24 films. I tell you all the time.
Every movie that you've picked that you were told was good, you were like, yeah, this is going to be good.
I've heard it's going to be good. I don't know.
Literally, Black Swan. Yes,
and my reviews are damn near similar. Like, yeah, these are not good. So if they're not, like, I'm not pretentious.
Here's my point. Yeah. My point is, when it comes to you, the pretentiousness comes for your initial attitude towards them, where you're always assuming that they're already going to be good, even though they're not.
I hear they're going to be good, so I'm.
So you automatically take that. Okay, so this is this kind of movie. So yeah, it's going to be good.
I don't think it's going to be good. I think, okay, people are saying it's going to be good. I'm thinking it better be good. It better live up to that. But like, it could be shitty.
I will say you have changed since doing this podcast.
At the beginning, I'll probably give you that. Sure, like that's going to be good. Trust me.
Yeah, like obviously it's changed because you've been experienced the one bad one after another. Yeah. So you're starting to learn the curve here. But in the beginning, you're like, yeah, this is going to be like this.
Like, I'm looking at my movies in my room. Not a single pretentious film. I got the Child's Play collection. I got a Kung Fu. I got Planet of the Apes collection. I have Star Wars. Like, I'm just like, there's nothing pretentious about me. I gatekeep and I like good things when I find them, but like, this indie fucking bullshit thing you never heard of. It might be good. I'll recommend it to people, but like, if you don't like it, I get it.
But you're still drawn to it.
Yeah, I'm curious. I like good storytelling I haven't seen yet. Like, I get tired of blockbusters. I get tired of popcorn films for sure. So give me something fresh and young and new and like innovative. Give me fucking, I can't even think of one right now. Not the Expendables. Give me Alfie. Give me something else. So like, I don't know, I like to try different things, but like, I don't think I'm pretentious. Just because I like to have different taste on my plate doesn't make me pretentious. Now, if I did tell you I liked all the A24 films and all the Peanut Butter Falcon shit, they don't make me pretentious.
Like the way you were going into Peanut Butter Falcon, you're like, this is going to be a good movie.
No. I was saying, this might change. I hope this changes your opinion on Shia LaBeouf. That's all I want to do is change your opinion on Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I know. And
I heard this is good. And I heard people say it's good.
And you saw this movie was going to be a good movie, and because you're naturally predisposed predisposition to those kinds of movies.
Yeah, but that's making me pretentious. Because I will tell you these things are bad. I think if I actually like them and like, no, this is a good movie, you don't understand, that's pretentious. But like, no, it's a piece of shit film, don't waste your goddamn time. That's not pretentious.
No, but like, it's just your attitude towards movies in general.
I don't think so. I am a curmudgeon, I'll give you that, but I don't think pretentious comes to movies. Like, people like this film. I get it. I get it. I 100% get it. This movie's not for me.
I'm not even defending this movie.
But like Wolverine, like we're saying earlier on the podcast, Wolverine, Deadpool Wolverine. I'm gonna hate the fan service shit in that film. I'm not gonna see it. I'm cool. I don't need it in my life.
I think you would actually.
And I will probably eat my words on it. I'm not going to deny that. I eat my words a lot. But if I came into that movie hating it, and
that's another thing. And that's also pretentious. Your predisposition to hate things that generally people like fan service, makes you pretentious.
Because usually fan service is bad because it's done in a bad, poorly written way. That's why I don't like it usually. That's my whole point.
But see, you judge things before you even have.
Because the movie is selling itself on fan service, TJ, and I don't like fan service. So I want to sit through something that's selling itself on fan service. Hey, remember Sabretooth? He's going to be in it. Oh, really? I want to see it. Like, I'm cool. You got me. Oh, Wolverine, he's back from the dead, guys. Man, God, I'm just not. Don't care. It's gonna be another Elseworld multiverse bullshit story. I'm good. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's good. But I know what I don't like, so I don't want to watch that shit. I don't want to watch. Right? I don't think that's pretentious.
But like, it doesn't make any sense because you like the other two movies in that series, and then all of a sudden, just because there's a little bit of fan service in it, it's like, oh, that's automatically the worst thing in the world, and I can't do it anymore.
You like grilled cheese? Great. Here's a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, you like turkey and cheese. Here's turkey and cheese. Here, I guess that's a series of cheese movies. Okay, here's tomato, egg, and cheese. I don't like tomatoes on my sandwich. You're gonna like it, motherfucker, because you like cheese. No, it's not the same. Like, I don't want that. I don't like that. So I don't want that.
It's not the point. The point is, if you didn't have the tomato and cheese sandwich before, and then you're like, if you never even tried it before, never even gave it a chance, it's like, oh, this, I'm not eating that because it's garbage. Because it's perfect. Here's a perfect
because I know you don't like tomatoes. Here's a sandwich of tomatoes, but it's got cheese on it too because you like cheese. Yeah, but I don't like tomatoes. But you like cheese though. But I have a history about tomatoes. I don't want the tomato sandwich.
It's not the same thing. Here's a better food correlation to you. When I was a kid, I always said I don't like peanut butter
because you never had it. Never tried it, right?
Never tried it, right? And then when I tried it, I loved it because I gave it a chance.
But that's not. But the thing is, like, I've sat through a lot of things that have fan service. I've sat through a lot of things that have fan service. More often than not, I'm not saying all the time because I like the Spider-Verse movie. I like that movie. But more often than not, I roll and shrug and groan as fan service films. So why would I sit through a film that's advertising it's got a lot of fan service in it, whether it's good or bad? Because I haven't seen it yet. I probably won't see it. I don't want to sit through that if I don't have to.
Because you like the previous two films.
I like the first two films, yes.
They showed you in those films, which have plenty of fan service
but not to the extent where this one's more with nostalgia. Remember the old Fox films, guys? Because I don't know all about Deadpool. I don't know shit all about, like, when I watched those movies, that was like fresh shit to me. Yeah, I was like, ha, Fox Studios is weird. And so over time, I'm getting tired of that shit. But at the time, it was fresh in there. I was like, okay, this is fun. This is good. But by the third time in, where it's heavily into, we got Gambit, we got Chris Evans, we got all the goddamn stuff. Like, I don't care. Doctor Strange Madness too. I haven't seen it yet, but I know, like, there's the fucking Fantastic Four cameos. Like, I don't care. Oh, Patrick Stewart's in it? I really don't care about that. So it's like, I don't want to see that because I don't care about that shit.
You're ridiculous. It doesn't matter if those things are they're a side portion of what the actual movie is.
I'm gonna take those tomatoes off my sandwich and I'm not gonna have that. I don't want it.
And you're judging it based on nothing, essentially. You're judging it, and that makes you pretentious.
I don't think so. It makes me saying, I know I don't want to sit down and watch. I'm going to avoid it if I can. If people like it, they can like it. I think the pretentious part of me saying, you guys are wrong for liking it. I think that's pretentious. But me saying, I don't want it because I know I'm not going to enjoy it, it's not pretentious.
Wait, that's bullshit right there and then, because you already admit it. I could be wrong about this, and I will admit I was wrong. So right there, you can admit that it could be good, but you're just being stubborn and not watching it because of your unnatural hatred of fan service.
I might like getting shot by a gun. I don't plan on getting shot by a gun because that sounds terrible. I might like it.
That's such a bad
extreme example.
correlation.
I might like cock and ball torture because people do like that kink. No, thank you. I'm good. I like
bullshit.
what I like.
That's bullshit.
I'm just saying.
It's not the same
people
thing.
like things that I clearly don't want in my life. Like, I don't get how that's pretentious.
The fact that you already are judging a movie based on the fact that you've never seen it.
That's what a trailer's for. That's what all that shit's for. Hey, we're trying to sell you on this thing.
Let me fucking
like,
finish.
I don't like what are you talking about?
Let me finish. You're already judging that the movie is bad based on the fan service.
Say it's bad.
Right there.
I didn't say it was bad.
That's exactly
I'm saying it's not for me. I don't want to watch it. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
No. Every time fan service comes up, you said that movie's going to be garbage because it's fan service. Every single time you bring it up. If there's a tiny bit of fan service in anything, you're like, that movie's going to be bad. I'm not watching it. It's going to be garbage because there's fan service in it. Every time.
Yeah, it's going to be bad and garbage for me. But if people like it and it makes billions of dollars, so be it. I'm sad to see Hollywood go that way because people are voting for dollars. I don't like that, so that's bad for me. But if everyone else likes it at this time, fine. Go like it.
But that's my whole point.
But for me, I don't want that.
You say you're not going to like it, but you end up liking half those movies anyway.
Great. But odds are I probably won't like them, so I don't want to sit myself through something I might not like. That's my whole point.
That makes you pretentious because you're going based off of your feelings.
That's what everyone does, though.
No, people
if you watch a trailer for something, they're trying to sell you on the thing. If you're not the target audience, you're like, Hallmark. If you see a Hallmark trailer, like, oh, it's Hallmark, I don't f***ing watch that. Then you're a pretentious piece of shit that people like Hallmark. So, like, no, it's clearly not your thing. I'm not the audience for that. Toy Story. Tarantino's made the same argument I made. I watched Toy Stories 1, 2, and 3. I've made this argument forever. I'm glad Tarantino's made it too. Toy Stories 1, 2, and 3. Great films, great trilogy. I stopped at 3. They made 4 or 5. They're making 6, 7. They're continuing it. 4 or 5 are probably great films, making a great saga. I'm good. I stopped at 3. That's one of the best trilogies, if not the best trilogy I've seen in my life. 4 and 5 is probably great. It's pretentious for me not to see those? I don't think so, because I'm done with the story number 3. I grew up with 1, 2, and 3. I was at college age setting off my life. The same thing with Andy at number 3. I'm good. The rest of the movies aren't for me. Is that pretentious? I don't think that's pretentious.
It's not pretentious for you not to see it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying your unnatural hatred towards that and your prejudgment of those movies automatically being bad for them being in there because you specifically spout it anytime you see anything that has fan service in it. You say that movie's going to be bad because it has fan service in it. It's going to be
bad for me. When I say it's going to be bad, I mean, I'm not going to like it.
You automatically prejudge it without any chance whatsoever.
But, like, I have a history of not liking it. Like, I don't think that's pretentious.
But that's pretentious.
It's sort of like you have a history of not liking tomatoes and you see a sandwich of tomatoes on it.
Because you don't
Can I get
specify.
That tomatoes, please?
That's because you don't specify. This is look, I don't like fan service, so I'm probably not gonna like. No, you automatically go to 10 and say, no, this is gonna be the worst fucking movie ever, and then it's gonna be garbage. And no, but we've never talked about that.
What's the last fan service thing I said that about? Because I always
literally Spider-Man.
Fuck that movie. I'm gonna hate it. I I'm gonna hate it. It's gonna be garbage, comma. I'm gonna hate it.
You already say there, it's gonna be garbage. That's not a personal thing. That's an automatically generalization. It's garbage.
It's gonna be garbage for me. It's gonna be garbage for me.
And that's what makes you pretentious.
I'm sorry. I don't want to see the memes in real life. I don't want to see that shit. I saw it in Spider-Verse. I was right there. I'm cool. I'm sorry the live action is 2 years late to the punch or next year. I don't know when the timeline lines up, but like I don't want to see that. I saw the animation. It was great animation wise. I don't need more fan service of like, hey, remember Tobey Maguire? I don't need that. I saw the animation. I'm good. I don't need it. People who see it and like it, okay, I respect that. You can like it. But for me, I don't want that tomatoes on my sandwich. And I don't think that's pretentious. If I were saying you guys are wrong for liking it, and I'll give you that. I did have that big argument of the Spider-Man one. I did have that one, and I still stand by that one specifically.
And you do all the time. Anytime there's fan service, you're like, it's gonna be bad, and you guys are wrong for liking it. Pretty much, you say you're wrong for liking fan service.
I'm sad that's the way the studios are going, and like they're so like in your face about it.
But again, you say that. That's what the way the studios are going and stuff like that. But that's not true. Like there's some movies that do it, sure, but it's not every movie that does it. It's certain movies at a certain point in the story that they do it because they have years and years and years of movies that build up to it, built up to those things that you can go back and say, hey, look, we remember these films, you guys. So here's respect in these films and the fact that you like these movies in the past. Let's tell another story with them.
Sure. Like I can't argue that. Like sure. Next time I bring this argument up, fan service shit, and I do it, call me out on it.
I'm just gonna say right now, like Borderlands didn't do fan service at all, and look how bad that movie came out.
I'm not saying fan service the only end all be all for a movie. There's a lot of reasons why a movie's bad. I.e., look at this movie. Quality, makeup, the story in general, it's bad. So there's no fan service, in my opinion. I mean, it's campy, but like campy's bad. I like campy. Well, like, I'm not saying if you like campy, you're wrong and an idiot. Like, no, so I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk about campiness because I don't care about campiness. But like, I don't like me navigating shit I don't want to talk about is pretentious. I guess I pretend. I don't think I'm pretentious.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm not pretentious. I am not pretentious. I'm an asshole.
People never.
I'm a piece of shit.
Pretentious people never think they are.
Shit, but I don't think you're arguing like a good pretentious point. Like, I don't see myself as pretentious.
Because
I know you're like TJ liking this film is 100% fine. I have nothing against you like this film. I get why you like this film.
It's funny that we're not even talking about this.
We barely talked about this. I just bashed that you liked it. That's pretty much what it came down to. Like, I just like, I don't like camp. I don't like in your face fan service. So I try to avoid those things. I don't think that's pretentious. But me saying openly, like, I think a movie's gonna be bad for me.
I never said you not liking those things.
I know, but you saying, like, me saying it out loud.
Your unnatural hatred towards it without giving it a chance and then bashing it for having it. I've had
history of giving these movies chances. Of like at those scenes in movies and shows, I usually roll my eyes at that shit. So I'm tired of watching shit like that. Like, I'm tired of, especially when a movie's advertising itself on that. I'm cool. I don't need to see it. And again, it might be good. It might be a good tomato sandwich.
That's what advertising is. Why are you watching the advertisements anyway?
This is what I can do, man. Or when it's on TV, it's just in your face. I'm sorry, I'm always on the screens. That shit's always in your face. Scroll through Reddit, and it's a fucking advertisement for fucking Deadpool.
I've never seen a single trailer for Deadpool.
Okay, that's you.
I'm just saying.
That's you.
I mean, like,
you watch movies from the 90s, so what do you expect, TJ? I talk to people outside of this. You don't. Like, people talk about this shit. My YouTube is catered to movie nerds shit and people who criticize things. Sometimes I watch the shit, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll be listening to something, they bring up the Wolverine, like, oh, and they start talking about it, like, oh, okay. So, like, it's like, I don't go my way looking for this shit because I don't care about Wolverine and Deadpool. It's just, the shit that happens is part of pop culture is catered to me for some reason. Well,
apparently your algorithms are set to those things.
That's how it is.
And you need to change the way you are because...
Change the way I am. That's fucking pretentious if I haven't heard pretentious. Change the way you are.
That came out wrong.
A pretentious person does another pretentious, right,
what
TJ?
I meant, you need to
I'm sorry.
Change the way you view things.
I follow the movie subreddits and shit because I like movies. That's why I'm doing this podcast. I like movies. So and Wolverine Deadpool's top right now. It made $1 billion+. So of course it's gonna be on everything. Of course it's gonna be on Facebook and Instagram. It's gonna be in my face. I'm not upset I'm seeing this shit. Like, I'm not upset about it, but it's like, I don't want to see the movie. I don't want to sit through 2 hours. How long is it? 2 hours? I don't want to sit through 2 hours of that. I'm fine. And I don't think that's pretentious. I don't think not wanting to see something you clearly don't want to be advertised, like, just, oh, nostalgia. You like nostalgia? I do, but I don't want to see 2 hours of that. Like, I don't see, Backstreet Boys did it too, right? Apparently people talk like, I don't, cool, funny, huh? That's cute.
They are.
Either Backstreet or NSYNC. Is there referenced or someone dances to it eventually?
Oh, the music is all. It's all songs that it's Deadpool.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like all the music is purposely chosen to kind of not fit what's going on.
And that's fine. Again, that's 100% fine. Like I said, I might enjoy the movie.
But that's not fan service. I would say that's like more of Deadpool's fourth wall breaking kind of stuff.
I know people are talking about there's a specific thing with either Backstreet or NSYNC. I think it's Backstreet, and they say something about it. I think there's a dance. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. But I
don't remember that.
People keep bringing it up. I was like, okay, that's cool.
But then again, like apparently people talked about that Ken song.
Yes.
I still don't
see, because you and I are. This shit's fed to me. I'm younger, so I'm always like, I'm on the socials, even though I don't post shit. Whereas you are like, I'm cool. I'm gonna do my thing. And you're analog. So it's like, we're different. So when I see the shit always at my face, like, I don't want that tomato sandwich. I'm fine. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should stop doom scrolling and get away from it. Not only stop doom scrolling, put an ad blocker up so you don't get that shit.
That's effort.
Like, that's literally how I like. I don't see anything. Don't go on social media. Don't have an ad blocker so you don't get advertised anything, and then you'll be fine.
Oh, that's too much. Because I like scrolling on Reddit and YouTube.
It takes 3 seconds to install an ad blocker.
That's just effort I don't care about doing. Because by the time I get a new device, I have to put on the new device. Like, that's just, I'm cool.
Okay, because it's that much effort. Like, you could have done it in the time we're talking
believe you.
right now.
I believe you, but it's like, and I remember I have nerd friends. They talk about this show. It's like, cool, guys, I'm not going to see it, but you guys can talk about it around me. I have no interest in seeing it. So spoil all the shit you want to spoil because I have no interest in seeing that damn movie. Oh, but you don't want to see Deadpool and Wolverine do A, B, C, D? Like I said, Gambit's in it. Cool. Don't care. Sorry, I just don't care. I don't think that's pretentious.
No, I don't think that's pretentious either, and I wasn't claiming that it was. And I also think one of your problems is that
people.
Well, yeah, but that's besides the point. No, that we've covered 150 superheroes.
Yeah, and from the beginning, I was barely on a superhero way. Like I've seen the ones I saw. I was like, I don't need to see all these.
So like, I'm not even trying to like blame you, like making you watch that movie specifically, but like anything that's just superheroes right now are the only thing that really has fans.
That's why I don't care about superhero films.
But like, even if it's like you're so bad with it, like even if it's like Star Wars or something like that, it's like
at the state of Star Wars right now, it's poorly written and produced. So when I see them just like, hey, we did the fan service thing you guys all care about, yeah, but the story isn't good. So fuck yourself, Boba Fett show. It's just like these are bad for me.
The epitome of fan service is Grogu.
Yeah, is he? No, he's a marketing device for toys.
He's like, it's like, oh look, here's Yoda in baby form. That's epitome of fan service.
I don't think that's fan service as it. Maybe it is, but I think that's more just like we want money. Let's make a cute little thing.
That's all fan service is.
Yeah, but that's like with where the little birds in the episode 6. The Progu thing, the little things. You know what I'm.
I've only seen those movies like once.
Well, it's like, it's a marketing thing. Whereas to me, fan service is, hey, raise a Palpatine Skywalker. Why?
Literally, Star Wars has always been nothing but that. They've literally been making toys since the first movie.
No, it's not the toys. It's the bad storytelling with the like when I just said like, hey, here's Han Solo, and I saw that trailer like, oh, Han Solo's in the trailer. He's gonna die because I know Harrison Ford didn't want that character to die from episode 6. And so when he died in episode 7, like, yep, bad foreshadowing. Fan service,
and that's another thing. That's another one of your problems. You are so behind the scenes with all this stuff.
I'm a film guy, man.
Still,
it's what I do.
I'm just saying, you wouldn't be so disappointed in things and so against things if you weren't so plugged in.
I'm sorry if Harrison Ford was so openly against being alive in episode 6.
I didn't know that.
Well, because you're not a Star Wars fan. But that's pretentious. I'm gatekeeping. But like, because you like, because I'm sorry, I like Star Wars so much. It was like, yeah, he didn't want in episode 6. Makes sense. Yeah,
but why do you need to know the behind the scenes of what the actors are doing? Star Wars?
I like the storytelling so much, and especially at that time when I was younger.
Why can't you just enjoy the story and the lore? Why do you need to have all the stuff, how things were made, and what the actors say?
I want to be a filmmaker one day, and so most filmmakers want to be one day. They discover behind the scenes bonus features on DVDs and commentary. They listen, they watch, like, oh, that's how this set was made. That's how they did that special effects. That's how they did these things to make this movie magical for me. And I watch it and I see it, like, I enjoy it more.
And that's the difference.
A film student and a normie person who watches films to watch films.
No, that's the difference between a film student and a writer.
Sure. But you know how to write stories. You critique stories, whereas a normal person just watches a thing and enjoys it.
But like, I don't critique Harrison Ford outside of Han Solo. I critique Han Solo.
That's fine. But like, I want to call you pretentious for critiquing Han Solo. If someone who's like normal was like, I just like that story because it was funny and pretty.
All right.
Again, I don't see where I'm pretentious. I'm sorry.
We are so off track.
I know. Like, well, if you find a good way to prove me pretentious in the next episode,
I already should prove it.
Because I don't like things. You try to avoid the things that make you pretentious.
Again, that's not you. You keep ignoring the fact that I've never once said you're pretentious for that. My point is your natural hatred for things and telling people that they don't the things that they like are garbage before you even watch
it. Anybody though.
But that's literally what you did with Spider-Man.
That's the one. That's the one time because the movie that movie.
That's literally what you did with Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
it's a bad movie. But like, I watch those movies.
You literally do that with everything.
I don't. Only Spider-Man. Only Spider-Man. Also, you guys are wrong.
And like you just admit it, you're gatekeeping. That's also pretentious. You also all that is pretentious. So but we don't need
because I always say like. This wasn't for me, but like I get why people like these things. That's not pretentious.
That's not what I'm calling you out on.
Like, yeah, I don't admit like you guys are wrong for liking that because that's a bad movie. I haven't seen it yet, but like Yeah, you guys are wrong for liking it because it could be a bad movie. That's
Again,
I can agree with that. I don't do that all the time, though.
I didn't say you did it all the time, but you're naturally gravitate into those starting positions.
Not at all. Not at all.
So the moment you hear fan service, you're automatically in that position.
Like, I don't want to watch it.
No,
I don't
you're
care.
automatically in the position that it's bad.
For me,
and
yes.
that's bad and you're stupid.
Not at all. I would never call someone dumb for liking something. Never. That's never who I am.
Literally,
you're
just
crazy.
But anyway,
I said you're wrong for liking something, not stupid. There's a difference. There's a big difference.
Can we rate this movie?
For me, you go first.
No, it's my review.
No, I went first last time, so go f*** yourself. You always making people go first, so it's your review. You go first.
Nope, you're first.
Well, you can end it right here. I don't give a shit. I am done talking about this dumb movie, so you go first. But you always say, I don't want my f***ing review to... No, you go first.
You always go first.
TJ, I will stop recording right now. I don't give a shit. I am so done with this f***ing movie.
You can't
5,
the podcast
4,
until
3,
I say the tagline.
You think I will copy and paste it? You have no idea how done with this movie I am, TJ.
I give this movie an 8 out of 10.
Gross. I know you're lying.
That's what you did to me last week.
Why are you giving it an 8 out of 10, TJ?
Because it's an awesome movie.
Okay, cool. So the second I get my review, I'm pushing stop. Just letting you know right now. And I will copy and paste that saying. I am truly giving this movie... Unbiasedly, Marcus will give this movie...
No, I'll go first.
Okay.
I am biasedly giving this movie a 5.
Wow.
That's my biased.
Okay.
My unbiased review, this is a 3.
Jesus. So my unbiased is a 5. Unbiased, right? Yeah. Unbiased. This is a 5. Biasedly, this is like a 2. Okay, unbiasedly, this is like a fun 5 at certain events. But biasedly, like, I can't ever see someone watching this and be like, this is great outside of certain situations. Overall, this is for me is a 2. I think most people agree it's around 2, 3 probably. Maybe a 4.
So biasedly, this movie's like...
Right?
Gets me excited to go forward and watch the rest of the stuff and get back into the lore of the series.
Unbiased. I said unbiased 5, right? Was that right for how I say that? If I'm being unbiased, if I'm being unbiased, it's 5.
Yeah, that's my whole point. It's we're different because I'm biasedly giving this a better review, whereas your unbiased is giving it a better.
Yes,
which is funny because biasedly, this movie has definitely it makes me love the lore and want to go back into it. That's why
I am so jealous of that. Because I have my fandoms with that, and I'm like, this seems like a fandom like that. Like, this movie seems like a fun thing to get into. But like, I had no interest.
I mean, that's fair.
No, I say like if they remade this nowadays and it was good, I'm like, okay, I get like if it wasn't too gritty but grittier than this and not campy. If it was like much like I don't want them to go Dark Knight with this. I want them to just make it mature.
Right. And that's what the show did. So did you watch there's technically end credit scenes? Did you go past the credits?
How far? I didn't go to the end.
It's not that far. It's not that far into it. Like the news reports.
Yeah, I was watching some of them, but I was just the news throughout the movie they were on they were like jokey. Yeah.
Like at the end, they were interviewing the different people about what happened.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
And then it finished with Paul Rubens doing more of his.
I laughed out loud at that. Like his dying from his first death to the end was funny.
So I just forgot to mention that in the actual review. But yeah, there's a bit of this, which is actually kind of rare that there's kind of an end credit scene in a movie this early.
Yes.
So I thought that was interesting. But biasedly, it makes me want to. But unbiasedly, this is cooties for me. It's this movie's not it made me laugh more than that movie did. But this is not my type of movie. I appreciate it more now as an adult. But when I was a fan back then, I was like, this is garbage.
Oh, okay. So you're at that potential stage of this movie. How dare you make my shit bad?
Right, it's when I heard there was a Buffy movie, I was like, oh, and then I watch it. It's what the this is garbage. But as an adult, I can appreciate where everything came from and stuff like that here and there. That's why, but unbiasedly looking at this movie, it's just not a good movie. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So I can't give it it's a 3 for me, unbiasedly. But like I said, because of my feelings towards it, it gets a 5. It's biased.
And for me, unbiasedly, why it's a 5? I chuckled more than I expected at this movie while watching it. I was surprised how this is funny still sometimes.
Yeah, to be fair, it's a comedy and it works as a comedy.
Yeah, once I got past how badly and annoying these characters are written, sometimes they would say and do funny things. Okay. movie. The teacher throwing detention slips at everybody. Like, this is really stupid. I'm kind of chuckling. It's kind of funny.
When he's and then it pays off at the end when he's throwing them on dead bodies. The detention
like,
slip.
I was like, okay, like this could be grittier, but okay, it's 90s camp. This is fine. If college me would have loved this movie, TJ. I swear to God. Like college me, like guys, every Halloween this year or this while we're here, we'll watch this movie at least once. But like, man, me now, I just couldn't.
No, we're too jaded for this kind of movie.
Yeah, and like I get it. I wish I had that. Whimsical happiness in me still, but I just don't.
We're old curmudgeons.
Yeah. But if you like it and watch it, I get it. I'm jealous of you assholes who like this movie.
I mean, like, you don't hear a lot about this movie these days.
Which I think that's not fair, because this movie should have a fandom.
Like, so, because I think it's overshadowed by the TV series.
Yes.
I think the fandom of that, it's like, because I truly believe that the TV series didn't have it, this would probably be a cult classic.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Oh my God. TJ, you have no idea. This would be one of the biggest cult classics. Like, when you look up Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you get the series first. I had to, like, dig for this. You have to type in 1982 movie. No one's doing that. They're just typing Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the show. So, like, this definitely screams cult classic for a lot of people. And I wouldn't be angry at that. Like, I get it. I 100% get it. Like, I can see people having viewing parties for this movie. Like, that's why, like, this is definitely a 5 unbiasedly. People will love the movie. I wish more people did see this and like it. Like, I wish this was more available for people. I wish they would remaster it. Same movie, just better quality for people to watch this, because it's a good, fun movie for these people.
You want to know what's funny? I own this.
As you should. Like, I do hate this movie. Can I say that enough?
And I don't own a lot.
You don't.
Of movies. So
if I got gifted this movie, I wouldn't be upset. I'm like, okay, guys, whoever gave me, we're sitting down and watching this right now. So, like, I get why people like it. It's just, this one wasn't for me.
Yeah. No, like I said, I think if you would have went into it, no one would have was going to be. You would like them a lot more.
100%. But if I knew it was camp, I would have had a glass of alcohol with me while watching the film.
Anyway, so now that we did it, it's done.